My older brother called it family, until I let him face the consequences alone. I trusted my older brother because that's what younger siblings do. He always knew the shortcuts, how to talk to people, how to ask for favors without sounding like he was asking. When he moved into my apartment for a few weeks, he said it like a joke, like it was already decided. I laughed and made space. The first exploitation was small enough to excuse. He borrowed my card to float groceries, promised to pay me back Friday. Friday came and went. On Sunday night, I asked, trying to sound casual. He didn't look up from his phone. "Relax," he said. "You know I've got you, that's just how family works." I felt foolish for needing the money and more foolish for apologizing. The second time, he used my name. A landlord called while I was at work, asking about late rent on an address I didn't recognize. I stood in a hallway, phone pressed to my ear, heat crawling up my neck as I pieced it together. That evening, my older brother shrugged. "I put you down as a reference. They like responsible people." He smiled like I should be proud. I lay awake that night rehearsing explanations, ashamed of how quickly I accepted the role. The realization landed without drama. I wasn't helping him stabilize. I was cushioning his falls. He needed my reliability to stay unreliable. The decisive moment came on a rainy afternoon. We sat at the kitchen table, water ticking against the window. He slid an envelope toward me without meeting my eyes. Inside was a notice, fees, deadlines. He inhaled, then paused, the familiar space where I usually stepped in. I could see the calculation flicker across his face. I would call negotiate sign. I didn't. I folded the paper back into the envelope and set it between us. My hands shook, but I kept them still. The silence grew heavy. He cleared his throat, waited. Nothing came. Weeks later, he moved out in a hurry. Boxes, not many words. I watched from the doorway as the apartment returned to its size. The quiet afterward wasn't triumphant. It was clean. I paid my bills on time and slept through the night, finally certain which burdens were mine.